Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we are now seeing a lot more, well, bad reactions when it comes to kids, when it comes to their Christmas presents. Now, this is always one of my least favorite things to get to go and see, because I think it's like one of the number one biggest things I learned from my family is to always go and be gracious and always accept any gift you can with a smile on your face. Now, obviously, if you want to go and sit down in your bed and cry afterwards, or go complain about your entire extended family right afterwards too as well, the second you get inside the car, that is always, I think, the usual Christmas or holiday protocol. But this one makes me a little bit on the sad side over here because we're now seeing some, well, kind of sad news for a parent over here who got their kid a console and they just don't care. Now, we see this pop up every now and then, so I'm just doing a quick little video over here to kind of showcase up and be sad about this because, well, sometimes I get it. Like, you go and you get an Xbox, you want a PlayStation. Sometimes you get a PlayStation, you want a PC. Sometimes you get a dog and you want to get a cat. But it still means that the spirit of the holidays and the giving and Christmas and all that, you should still be thankful. And right over here, this video has been going pretty viral with multiple millions of views from this one kid over here showing that he just doesn't have the spirit of Christmas and obviously wants to join the PC dark side.
Go ahead, ready? Go ahead, Jack, go.
And you guys can go and see the little kid over here, it's probably just happy just to be there, is freaking out. This kid, you would think, based on this initial reaction, would be excited. And this is where you can kind of see the maybe excitement, not realizing this is like a $500 object, where even for me as a kid, I'd be pretty happy getting one. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. If I had a console on hand, I'd be ecstatic. Whether it's an N64, GameCube, or whatever, it was basically my entertainment for the next few years. I'd be hyped as all heck, especially because when you're like a kid too as well, you really probably shouldn't have unrestricted access to a PC regardless. Like PlayStation 5, a little bit more safer. You can kind of control what's going on, a little bit more better parental controls too. So at the end of the day, I think this is a good call. Plus, it's also still $500 and an overall good present to go and get. But look at his reaction now.
What is it? I don't know. It's a PS5.
So you would think still, oh, hey, he's going to be excited, he's going to be happy, good stuff.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I wanted a PC.
And that's where the parents are hoping the kids joke and hoping they're like, all right, okay, cool. Ooh, yeah, PC, maybe in the next few years, you're a little bit young, like, it's fun to go get a console, like, when maybe, like, PC when you're maybe, like, 12, 13. Maybe for school, maybe have a little bit of Roblox, we get it, we get it.
I want PC, I don't like this.
And he drops the, I don't like this.
What?
I don't want it.
I'm not sure if I have that many parents watching. I know there's a few in the community, but that is probably the most soul-sucking thing where you had to go work hundreds of hours to go be able to afford this and all the other presents for the family. $500 ain't nothing to scuff at, and I'm sure some of these parents would have liked to have spent that $500 on something nice for themselves, a new TV, a vacation, whatever it might be, some babysitting after this baby video, who happens to know?
Wait, are you serious right now?
And this is where the parent is sad. This is where the kid's thinking like, hey, I didn't know I was doing anything that bad. What do you mean? You should have stepped up and got a PC, Mom. I kept on saying about it.
Oh, return it.
And this is where the kid drops the return it.
I don't want it. Are you kidding?
This is where I'd probably sit here and I'd probably cry if I was a parent, and or just return it and keep the money myself just to be a little bit petty and being like, hey, maybe you might get something nice next year. This is where they probably wish they would have had a PlayStation 5 instead of having literally nothing.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And this is where you guys can tell the kid actually is being properly serious, and these parents are probably heartbroken.
Go ahead,
And that is the end of that video, and that makes me want to cry, because this is pretty much the most ungrateful kid I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, when it comes to holidays, I don't gotta be the guy over here to go be like, oh, you have to be grateful, you have to be nice, even though I kind of just already did in the video, but it's one of those things that I think every parent should have a chance to go and see. And this is why it's kind of funny, too, because there's actually a really nice, wholesome Xbox reaction over here I'm going to show you guys in a second, but it's like, it's Christmas, it's the holidays, you gotta embrace the spirit, you gotta embrace the vibe, you gotta enjoy yourself. Even if like you have the smallest present, even if your parents can only go and give you like a random literal happy Christmas donut, like sometimes you guys go and embrace the happiness, you gotta embrace that small stuff, then that's what's really what matters at the end of the day. And when you go and see kids like that who are like just return it, like, who cares about $500, probably $50, because taxes too as well, let alone games or PlayStation Plus or everything else on top of it, and like that's hard. Like as I've gotten older, I realize how hard that is. I realize how rough that is. I realize that for life, it's just expensive. Like, life's expensive. You can always have to go and appreciate the effort, whether it's a $500 console or $5 random, like, I don't know, toy from Toys R Us. Rip in peace and Toys R Us. You got to go and appreciate it. So to give ourselves a little bit of like, a little bit of nice mildness, a little bit nice chill, here's actually a very nice wholesome reaction from a girl over here who's unwrapping their Xbox console. And there's a difference between the faces on that one. There's a difference on the genuine joy and excitement on this. And this is only an Xbox Series S. I was seeing some of these for 150 bucks, 200 bucks with gift cards. Like, this is like a way cheaper purchase at the end of the day.
My gosh. No way you got one here and one at this. Really? 2 Xboxes?
It's happened.
You know, it's not the craziest thing. Like, there's no tears, there's no hugs or whatever, but there's just always that genuine joy. We can kind of even see that little baby smile right there, where there's a big difference between you got that $500, you say, return that, say, I don't want it. And it's not only, maybe it's like because I'm more of an adult now than, you know, when I was a kid. I just went through Christmas myself all through today. Merry, happy Christmas, happy holidays, all of you guys watching. It's one of those things where it's just sad. Like, we see this type of stuff, and people don't really, I think, appreciate or understand and how nice things are. That's why I try to go do, like, the PS5 giveaway. Make sure you guys are subscribed for that. Make sure you guys for the $500 or whatever it might be, because I want to make sure someone out there can be happy. And it just makes me kind of sad seeing these types of videos where sometimes people just don't appreciate, you know? Like, this is happy. This is wholesome. This is cool. This is someone out here sitting being like, look at that face of pure happiness. Look at that smile that's being formed. And that's how I kind of feel like gaming should be. It's like you get people over here, you have a chance to play maybe some old school Xbox games you miss. Maybe you have a chance to go play old school games you always wanted to go play in the first place. And seeing this makes me happy. Although I did hear the one guy in the background saying this is your second Xbox. So I'm not really sure if this is just going to be a family of Xbox users or what, but it's nice to see. Now, obviously, don't make this versus PlayStation versus Xbox. It's just families versus families, you know, whatever, just how it is. But, like, man, like, it makes me more happy seeing this. And I understand now, especially now that I have, like, you know, a sister who is a parent or my own self who is older, seeing some of this type of stuff is rough. And people are like, yeah, this is what happens when you raise your kid to be materialistic, to be entitled, to be ungrateful. Or they're also trying to make jokes saying this is where the PC master race sees the team he wants to go be in at the end of the day too as well. And, like, it just makes me happy seeing kids that are just excited to go and see this too. Because, yeah, sometimes it's a lot of money, man. Some people are just excited getting their Nintendo 64s back in the day, and you want to what? They might even still go get their kid a PC after they go complain about it. Hopefully they don't, but we'll have to go and see. But give me your thoughts and comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We got that Twitter and Twitch stream down below in case you guys want to follow. And of course, if you guys are bored, we'll be live up on Twitch very, very soon. So make sure you guys follow the Twitch and also the Twitter for those bonus entries for the giveaways. And you guys had a very, very happy, fantastic, and Merry Christmas and holidays. And I appreciate y'all so much for watching here in the first place.